Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Rose, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. I have gathered all of my crystals from all over my house, or at least this is probably going to be like 95% of my collection. I have some tumbles that are in a different container that I use for gridding, and there's definitely some others that are like in purses and coat pockets and things that I didn't go look for, but this is almost my entire collection. I gathered it in one place to clean them all, and I thought since they're all here together, I may as well give you a crystal collection tour and probably a little bit of a destash. There's some that I think I'm ready to part from. And if you didn't know, I have a crystal business. It's kind of been on hiatus. But I will likely be posting some destashes, as well as I'm trying to sell off my inventory. Long story short, I have found that it has become increasingly difficult to actually make sure that crystals are supplied ethically, and that doesn't really sit right with me. I don't want to be selling crystals if I'm not confident in how they were processed and mined, which is kind of why my business has been on hiatus. But anyway, I'm selling everything I still have for major discounted prices. So my Instagram for my crystal shop is Rems.gems if you're interested in that. Without further ado, let's look at my collection. All right, so here it is. Please excuse the lighting. I know it's not the absolute best for this, but we are working with what we have. So I'll just give you a little scan, and then I will get a little bit closer and kind of go through them. Probably won't touch every single crystal, but yeah. Clearly I have a lot, but I actually have not gotten a new crystal in over a year, so feeling good about that. And like I said, I definitely am ready to part with a couple of these. So let's take a closer look. So as you can see, I obviously did it. I sorted them kind of by color. So, excuse me. Lots of clear quartz over here. This little tower has really crazy rainbows. One of my faves. I'm going to say that 1,000 times. I already know it. Some little bit of moonstone, lots of selenite. I have a ton of apophyllite. Apophyllite is probably like top 3 favorite crystals for me, so lots of these. Apophyllite with a stilbite specifically. There's another one. There's another one. And then these are all citrines. I know these ones seem really clear, but they're actually just very pale natural citrine. This one has really big rainbows in it. If I am, yeah, look at that. So beautiful. Oh, and this one is amazing. Look at that gold color. Stunning, huh? My favorite type of crystal is probably hearts, polished hearts. I mean, I love a good natural specimen for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, like these natural apophyllites, obsessed. But as you can tell, I have a lot of hearts. I love them. And I like palm stones a lot because I meditate a lot and I use crystals when I meditate. Like this ocean jasper heart is so cool. Let me get it. So you can see this natural cave. Like, how cool is that? Love it. And then this is my most prized crystal for sure. This is my big boy citrine. Oh my gosh, I'm sweating holding this with one hand. This video is not even doing it justice. Ugh. And then we got some orange calcite. Oh, you know what? I spot one that I know I'm ready to part with. this. This is actually a golden healer. It's not citrine. Golden healer is basically clear quartz with iron. It's pretty, I just don't vibe with it. So that's gonna go in the Destash. All right, and then we got some more orangey reds. Ooh, this is old stock ocean jasper, so this is hard to find nowadays. With the like really clear orbs. Love this piece because it self-stands. It's cut on the bottom so it can stand, and it's raw on the back. Look at the little orbs. They're so cool when they're raw. Really like this one a lot. Also, my stillbite palm stone. You don't see these very often. I love this one. And then let's go this way. We've got lots of pink opal. Pink opal, also one of my faves. That's why I've got a lot of it. I call this my pink tennis ball because it has these white lines. I feel like it looks like a tennis ball. Love that, pink opal. And this heart, like, how cool is that? Love it. Here's another cool one. I'm also really into any kind of crystal that has dendrites. So that's those little formations. Isn't that amazing? Nature did that. It's basically when, you know, things get stuck in between layers and it gets compressed. Like, that's natural. It looks like a stamp was put inside of this crystal, but nature just did that. So that one's cool. I think I'm gonna part with this piece of raw carnelian. I don't know, I'm not really feeling that. This is gem grade rhodochrosite. It was expensive and it's really pretty, but like, I don't know. I don't need it. However, I happen to know that this is my boyfriend's favorite in my collection, so I'll see if maybe he wants this. And then let's see, we got some paler crystals. I am ready to part with this halite. However, it's dusty and you actually can't get these wet. A lot of times people are dramatic about whether or not you can get crystals wet. Most of the time they can get wet for a second and be fine. Halite, however, will literally start disintegrating like instantly. So I need to buy some like spray duster to clean that before I can pass it on to somebody else. This is one of my coolest pieces in my collection, one of my absolute favorites. Danburite. It's not really showing very well on camera, but it's actually a very pale pink. And these formations on it are just so cool. The fact that this is in such good condition. There's also this tiny little fleck of pyrite. And some rainbows. Love that. And then we've got purple, so lots of amethyst, of course. These little gemmy guys, I was selling these in my shop at one point. These were such high quality. Of those. This, I believe, was a freebie in an order from another shop. Really cute. I do think that I am ready to part with this. I believe this is Zambian amethyst. It's definitely an African type of amethyst. I think it's Zambian. Very cool, but I'm ready to part with it. Just don't really vibe with it anymore. Oh, you know, I think this is actually my boyfriend's. I didn't include his collection here because he's got them set up. But somehow I ended up with this one in here. It's cool though, isn't it? He got this from me in my shop. Oh, you know what? I'm also ready to part with this violet agate. It's not often I want to destash palm stones, but I just never ever reach for this one. So that can go. Look at this one, so pretty. Let me get it in the light. There's phantom lines, see that? Obsessed. And then there's little hollandite dots in it. Very cool. All right, I need to situate myself differently now. Hold on. Okay, moving back up, we had the carnelian, also have, or not carnelian, what am I saying? Citrine. I've got some smoky quartz. Wow, my brain just like reset. Some random agates. You know, I don't really jive with the star anymore. It's really cool, and I was so excited when I had these in my shop and people really liked them. But like I said, I'm more of a heart girly, not a star girly, so I think I can find this one a home where it will be enjoyed more. This one's super cool. Little agate sphere. Love it. Got some really high quality lapis. Love those. I believe all three of those are from the same shop. We've got a really cool agate skull. Let me actually show you this one. Love this. This was a birthday gift to myself a couple years ago. Moss agate. He's missing his brain. Love him. Got my giant calcite heart. Lots of blue chalcedony. Love blue chalcedony. Oh, this guy. Oh, he doesn't look like much just at a glance, but when you pick it up and really look at it, is this not so amazing? This is ibis jasper. So stunning. I will never part with this sphere. It is so unique. I'm sorry if you can hear my neighbor right now. Hopefully you can't hear that thumping on camera. Let's see, we got some more dendritic agate, a couple small pieces of celestite. This is really cool, this amethyst geode. I found this at an antique store, like one of those giant antique stores where there's just like millions of things. This was kind of hidden and it was like 25 bucks. There's calcite in there. So this was probably mined a really long time ago would be my guess. I love it. This piece usually lives in my bathroom. And then we've got, what do we have? Lots of labradorite. Okay, wait, hold on. I have to go on the other side of my light. Okay, now I can show you my labradorite. I'm definitely missing a couple palm stones here that are in like various purses and jackets. This, ooh, you saw it when I picked it up, that flash of purple. I won this in a giveaway. This beautiful purple labradorite. Isn't that amazing? So that's really special to me. Also love this guy, the blue with the pink. A dear friend gave me this piece a couple years ago. And it's really cool because it's half raw. It's really hard to hold with one hand. Let's see if I can get it to flash. I don't know if I can do this with one hand, but the raw, oh, there you go. The raw side flashes. I think that's pretty cool. I'm just gonna leave that like that. I have this giant heart, which I love labradorite and I love hearts, but I am considering parting with this. I don't think I'm ready quite yet, but maybe someday. And then I have a labradorite sphere. My boyfriend gave this to me. This was one of his first gifts to me ever, many years ago. So This one is really special to me. Got more. Oh, I also won this in a giveaway. Another purple lab. Both of my only purple labs are were giveaways. Oh, I can't get it to flash purple. It flashes like deep purple, I swear. Oh, there. You can kind of see. I'm not sitting in the right way. This is another kind of unique one. It's really teal. Come on. Okay, it doesn't look that impressive here, but in the correct light, trust me, it looks amazing. Then we've got more apophyllite. This was the first like big crystal I ever bought for myself. It was a huge deal. I bought it at a gem show. Love it. This fluorite tower. Sorry, I'll try not to flashbang you, but look, isn't that so beautiful? Love it. Never getting rid of that. Amazonite, more apophyllite. This apophyllite is what my crystal shop's logo is based off of, basically. And it came to me, I was at a meditation class at this like place that I used to go to when I lived in New York City. And during the class, I like had a vision of my logo. I'd been struggling to come up with it and I loved it. Walk out of the class and I'm literally telling my friend about it. And I turn around and I see this crystal sitting on the shelf for sale in the shop. And I swear I didn't see it before class started. And I was like, oh my God, that's like literally the crystal I just saw. So obviously I bought it and I will never ever get rid of it. And then I've got some lavender fluorite. Love this skull. He's so juicy. His head. Love that color. A couple towers. Interesting little double heart thing. Agate. More apophyllite. This big daddy black tourmaline. Oh, so nice to hold. And this is completely natural formation. So grounding holding that. And then I'll show you just a little bit. These are all crystals or rocks, rocks, minerals, crystals, whatever you want to call them, that I have collected like in the wild. Smoky quartz, blue quartz. My parents live in like the Shenandoah Mountains, and they live in a area that has blue quartz that is extremely local and specific to their area, and it's really cool. I've also got a lot of these rocks are from Ireland. This rock came from the Boyne River, so that's special. So that's some of those. And then, oh, let me show you this guy. Let's see if I can get this open with one hand. Ugh, give me a sec. This little hematite. It doesn't really read on camera that well, but it's like millions of little blades. So thought that was cool. I bought that a long time ago. And I'll just show you these two bowls. So these are little raw crystals, not that I collected on my own. Got some pyrite. Here is some aquamarine, a little bit of rose quartz. I've got some like smoky Lemurian quartz, nice striations. What is this? Chalcopyrite? Is that what this is? I forget what that's called. Gemmy piece of rose quartz. Cool stuff in there. And then here are some of my like nicer, more unique tumbles. Like I said, I also have another huge thing of like tiny chips and small tumbles that I use when I make like crystal grids. Pink opal, green opal, hematite, smoky quartz, got some Botswana agate. This is an interesting piece of amethyst. Ooh. Juicy purple color. Yeah, we got some interesting stuff in here. Ooh, there's a pretty moonstone. I just saw the flash. Come on. Yes. That's a nice tumble. Oh, we've got some charoite. This stuff is expensive. Oh, and it's a cube. What is this called? Blue tiger's eye. This is another cool looking Botswana agate. It looks like a fruit slice or something. Doesn't it? Or like a seashell? I don't know. So there you have it. Just kind of a brief little overview of my crystals. I hope you guys liked this video. I know it's different if you're here for planning stuff. I'll still post planning stuff, don't worry, but I thought this would be fun to share with you all. Again, if you're interested in crystals, you can follow me on Instagram, Rems.gems. Got lots of cool stuff over there, and I will see you in another video soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.